Hello Pisces, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are beginning a new series and I'm very excited for this. I haven't done this series yet, so it's my first time. And I wanted to start this new series with one of my favorite signs. And the series is called What No One Tells You. So what no one tells you, okay, now I want you to think about this concept as what no one tells you can be about anything, okay? So we really do not know what we're gonna find from the cards yet. So you really need to keep an open mind. The second thing is, you got to keep in mind that this is a general reading. It is not a personal reading to you. So the information coming from is for the Pisces collective, okay? This is another thing to mention, but that's okay. You can also check your other astrological placements as well. Some people watch for their rising, their moon. If they have a stellium in a particular sign, they also watch for it. This depends on you. These things of course change for every person, every reader, every querent. So this part is up to you, okay? You are free to find what works for you. The third thing is that I have renewed my this reader room. I have this reader's room in the home. So it underwent some changes. Especially after my cats and my father's passing away. So my biggest cat, Puppy, by the way, not Hermit, for those who know. So I underwent some changes, and now I have like hundreds of decks in front of me. I really don't know actually. I'm gonna start with this one, but I can go and switch decks, and for every sign I can use something different. I really don't know yet. So let's begin, okay? Let's keep the open mind and let's try to find out what no one tells you. Well, you can also think in this way, you know. Maybe this thing you already know, by the way. So maybe you can go like, Caro, but I already know that. So then this is a sign that you know what you need to know, and the reading is actually targeting another person, okay? Another soul. Okay, so if you also look at from a personal level, but I mean, take it more of like a collective Pisces reading. Okay, what no one tells you, let's find out now that. This is the moon. This is the dog. By the way, Lenormand cards usually they are not in this size. They are small, you know. Lenormand cards is this. Very small, okay? But in my country, the publisher who get the rights of this deck, I think they don't know the tradition of small cartomancy cards, so they make it like so big now. I have this huge Lenormands. Okay, with this huge Lenormands now I'm reading. Almost here. Goes with hands. Okay. Oh, and the sun. Okay, now let's talk about the big secrets. What no one tells you. To be honest, there is actually this raises another question, you know, why these people do not tell you this, right? Then it leads to another question. But let's see what we can find. Now it's interesting because you have both the moon and the sun in one spread, right? The moon and the sun. but it's 32, 31. If it was like 31, 32, this would be also interesting, but you have the moon and the sun. It's there with this little dog friend. Now, what does it mean? So for September 2024, what no one tells you is something that can be hard for you to confront. Remember, this you don't know this maybe for a reason. Well, it's a low chance that it's random, but you maybe know you are not told about this for a reason, maybe. But here, I think there is this a fear of confrontation. So, fear of confrontation with something. Like if they bring you the subject, you may have this fear to confront. But actually they are times in life which are like a night and day, which is actually part of life. And I think also one of the things, people of course would love to give a good happy news to everyone, but there are also of course difficult news. And I do feel like there is something about a friend. Okay, the dog here stands as a friend. So there is something about a friend who is around you, okay, who is around you, and they don't tell you about this person or what they go through, okay? But for some Pisces friends, it can be also a dog who may have some health problems, okay? This can be also the case. The sun is also the health, the vitality. So some careful considerations about a dog's health, it can be literally. Well, when my cat had problems, I couldn't tell my sister right away, you know, who is living alone abroad. So I waited, for instance, until things are more stable. You know, there are things we do this sometimes. So it can be something like that, but it can be also about a friend. About a friend. Something is maybe obvious about this person, but people had hard time seeing it. And like there is an awareness of a friend's emotions. It can be also a person's emotions towards you known by the others, but they are not told to you maybe through other friends, or there is a particular emotion you awake in a person, in a friend, that they don't share these emotions, okay? Now this can be actually quite, if they would share, of course it can bring awareness, but it seems that they don't share this thing. They don't let you know about their emotions. So can it be a romantic interest? Yes, it can be a romantic interest for sure. And plus, there is another scenario. There can be this super sad. Unfortunately, the moon is ill-dignifying the dog's energy here. So there can be this very fearful and needy person, okay? And they may be like extremely dependent on something that they cannot ask from you. This can be a friend, someone, employee, you know. There can be also, in another scenario, emotional issues of a friend that they do not share with you. This would be also in this case, someone may have some need some emotional support, but they are not maybe they cannot acknowledge it. So maybe if you feel someone have this need some support now, it's okay if you go and ask, you know, if you need anything, I am around, let me know if you need something. This so they cannot, it seems, opening up. It can be also how to say, loyalty to intuition. A person want to tell you like it's better you trust your intuition, by the way. Like once you trust your intuition fully in one subject, you're gonna have the sun, like what can life really offer to you. But it's like they are actually making you to stick up to some kind of a guideline, maybe like you lose your time actually over looking at it. This can be also that. Yeah, absolutely, this can be also that. So you are like losing time, like studying a guideline, and you know, you can do something also just with your intuition. So like someone is like making you lose time with something, and it's like they are not telling you actually, hey, actually you don't need this, you know, you can right away start, or you know, bringing it to the table, something in that nature. Well, this may be also for some of you, literally there is a person who is really wants your friendship, and they enjoy your company or friendship. I mean, they look at you from outside and they want your friendship. They want you as a friend. They want you as a friend, but which they admire, but have fears the moon to tell you. So here you can literally have a secret admirer. Especially if you are known with a particular job, business, you know, it's like they are putting you as an idol there. Also, a person that you know, someone very supportive to you, loyal to you, may have some fears about a relationship matter, about a situation where people usually may be confident but this time not, because they fear you're gonna maybe question them, judge them, or judge them by maybe appearance, or judging their confidence. So they are a bit maybe afraid to open up to you about that, so they can also fear to be judged. This is also another thing. Plus, just a sec. Now I'm gonna enhance this reading with some cards now. I'm just gonna follow intuitively also this reading. Again, among these decks, I will follow my gut. Okay, so there is something with the image or personality, or like what you are really projecting to the outside. Your how people, it's like how people know you, but is our ascendant, right? Like what we project to the, it's our persona, what we project to the others, how others receive us. But at the core, we are our sun sign, right? Now this is something that you project, maybe they are finding you a bit hard to reach out. Wow. Okay, so this is the psyche energy. Wow. A person is like super like they feel very much psychic with you. They are very psychic with you, and they are like embracing, they want to embrace your inner beauty, but also there is something profound in you that they just like, it's a platonic, yes, something platonic I do feel here. A person is really has this capacity to intuitively understanding you. And look, there is something, a person finding a connection with someone, but they are not telling you, Pisces. They know that you are searching for that too, but they are not letting you know they have actually find the connection that you may be also personally interested. Okay, so that connection that you were like looking for can be also actually found by a friend and not revealed yet. So it can be helping to do their stuff, their business, but actually hindering yours. And you are like still searching for this thing, okay? This is also one way to see it. Another way to see it, I'm now following my gut instincts to build this reading. Oh. Compatible. Well, now here there is a space for two things to exist actually, or occur together without problems and conflict. This is also what they do not want you to know, that no one tells you that there is actually a state in which two things can coexist there, but it's like they are telling you that these things actually cannot exist together. And it can be also a person projecting like you don't have any compatibility, but actually you do. This is also another thing to, I think, understand. To me, two things can exist together, but is it like projected to you one needs to go? And you are like trying to find a connection where it is already found by them? There is also this type of energy as well. So, well, this is what has come out from this reading. Thank you so much, Pisces, and take care. Bye-bye.